Hello there. What I got here is more food, right? More of the grocery store challenge. First, I'll say, go out if you haven't done it yet. Pre-order Dominion. My book will be on sale on October 10th. All right, but until then, you can pre-order for $2.99. I believe it'll be $12.95 on Friday. So, the grocery challenge. What's going on here? In simplest concepts is, I was looking at Dominion. So I was talking about post-apocalyptic scenarios in the book, and my idea there was to say that you wouldn't have food available. The reason you wouldn't have is because Dominion is being taken from man, Dominion is being given to animals. As a result of that, you can't hunt animals, you can't go after them. In the book, I think there's one or two places where they happen upon some food, they're able to get it that way, but generally, they're not able to get it. If I'd gone far enough along in the story, I think the idea, if you went years and years with the characters, you'd look at it, you'd probably be finding that the food's going rancid. It's indigestible. So when I look at it, I said, well, what kind of food could you get? And turn them into scavengers. And best place for us to scavenge is your grocery store. So I've got out here foods from grocery stores. I've been doing this for a couple of days. Today's ended up being kind of a seafood night. I've got sardines here in Louisiana hot sauce. I've got some lovely octopus there. I've got squash with Vidalia onions. I'm not sure why that ended up on there, but we'll try it. And I've got some caviar that was given to us from a Russian friend. Also have okra. Some people have recommended trying pickled okra. And of course, Halloween is upon us, so I've got my lovely little jar of eyeballs to watch over the whole thing. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try these. I think it'll actually go pretty well. I know I've had the caviar before, that should go alright. The octopus, I've had octopus, not quite like this. When I opened it, it was real oily. So we'll try that. I've never had sardines, and we'll try them as well, okay? See how this stuff goes. We'll start with the octopus. I'm going there. I think this should be pretty good and yummy. It's tough. They're not tough, it's chewy. I said, man, it's got some sort of oil on it there. It's going to take a while to chew that one down. They take down pretty good though. Not bad. Couldn't eat it quickly, but not bad. Caviar. I think I know this one's going to go. Let's try it. Woo! Put it on a cracker or something, it's a lot better. If you just had to eat it straight out of the can and survive on the Russian caviar, one, you're being good taste. I mean, you eat Russian caviar there. But on the other hand, it's salty. It actually reminds me of the beets that I tried, I think it was the last two meals ago. Beets were fine, which kind of surprised me, but they were pickled, which they were briny and salty, and this almost feels like you're taking a little bit of caviar and a whole lot of salt in there. Not sure how far I go on it with just the salt. Now the sardines. I always think of the Tom and Jerry cartoons and stuff when I think of the sardines. They always have it. They always looked a little different. You see, I expected to see little fish heads and fish tails. I've never had sardine before. On cartoon stuff, they always hold it up and they peel it back, and that's what you have. But hey, it's fish. The hot sauce has got a little kick to it, so it takes it a while to get into it. It's kind of like eating tuna or something, any other of those. Just a fishy taste. Doesn't smell. I've never had a real good sense of smell. That one doesn't smell much. Neither there nor nothing. So, but I'm sure other people, they might be able to smell it. Me. Come on, I got a little bone there. Now, one thing that always comes up is, would you be able to, hot sauce kicked in. That's good hot sauce. One thing that comes up is, could you cook stuff? And, well, yeah, you could cook stuff. So it wouldn't be surprising, you know, if you had and you see someone, so I'll take a little tin or a pot and throw in some of the octopus and the sardines, maybe a little caviar, and cook it with some squash with Vidalia onions. I'm not sure how this will work, just because it isn't cooked. We'll see. Yeah, so far, I gotta say, when you put this stuff on the menu and you say, you know, and then I'll have octopus, sardines, and crackers, you think, or caviar, and you say, that'll be a, I've never had that before. I don't know how it'll be. That might be a funky meal. That's not bad at all. Of the meals I've had, been trying out, probably the easiest one to get down. Okra, which I tried without. I said I'm Southern. I've had okra 100 million times. It's always been fried. Never had okra just pickled. But the other day I tried it just pretty much out of the can. Rabbit hated it. We'll see what the rabbit thinks of it pickled. I don't think I want to try too much with it, but yeah. Tastes pretty good. It tastes like a pickle. Go figure. Not bad. So, you know, it's one of those, some days you have it's real salty though. Some days, I guess you'd be scavenging the apocalypse and you would get dog food, which if it's that congealed stuff, it's going to be a bad day, or it's going to be a bad meal. Other days, if you find stuff like this, you're going to be pretty okay. The big issue I think I'm finding is that with all this stuff, it's all canned stuff, it's all pickle stuff, you're taking in a lot of salt on this, and so it's trying to make sure I have to watch your salt intake. But then again, it's the end of the world. Salt intake's probably not your biggest problem. So, hey, successful meal. Enjoyed it. Again, I want to say, if you get a chance, go out there, pre-order Dominion. Also, I want to thank a couple people who have been putting reviews out of it. They've read some forward copies of it. They've been putting out reviews. They seem to be enjoying it, which is great. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support I've been getting throughout this. So thank you, and keep reading.